And this is Algebra 1, and it's the quick review, and we're solving linear systems by substitution. So we're looking at three ways to solve a system of equations: by graphing, by substitution, by elimination. There's actually a fourth, and that's by matrices. All right, but solving by substitution. You begin with deciding, okay, I need to solve one of the equations for one of the variables. So that means I need to get my pick pen here. I need to solve either the black equation for black x, or the black equation for black y, the blue equation for blue x, or the blue equation for blue y. Now, there's no wrong choice, but there's definitely a best choice. And I'm going to choose the blue equation for the y. And the reason is it's pretty easy to move everything. So if I add a negative 3x to both sides, I'm right there. And then to go from negative to positive, I just change the sign of each. I always like to circle that. Well, that's the first step in solving by substitution. Solve one of the equations for one of the variables. And by making a wise choice, you can make life easier. Now comes the substitution step. So where the y is in the black equation, I have to sub in what it equals. So I'm going to sub this in, negative 3 plus 3x. And now I'll continue with the black equation, and I'll solve it for x. So I still have the 2x. Let's distribute. This is a negative 12, and a positive 12x equals that negative 26. Okay, so I can add like terms, and I can move the 12 by adding its opposite to both sides. So adding like terms, I get 14x. Adding a positive 12 to both sides, I get a negative 14. I can finish by dividing both sides by 14. And sure enough, we get an x value of negative 1. Okay, we're halfway there. We have found the x coordinate of the point of intersection for this system. Now I'm going to sub this into my circled equation. And that's why I like to circle it. So now this time, the negative 1 goes in for the x. So where the x is, now I'm subbing in the negative 1. All right, and so we end up with y equals negative 3 plus a negative 3, 3 negatives, and 3 more negatives is 6 negatives. And I've just found the y coordinate of the point of intersection. And remember, you are finding a point of intersection, so we want to give our final solution as a set of ordered pairs. Right? And so negative 1, negative 6 is the solution to this system of linear equations. If you were to graph them, you would see that the black line would intersect the blue line at the point negative 1, negative 6. And if they were asking you for what type of solution, you would say it's consistent because we have a solution, and it's independent because it's a single point.